Hey, what's going on, guys? This is X25, and welcome back to some more American Truck Simulator. It's been a while since we played this game, and there has been quite a few updates. The first update added Oregon to the game. It is now a DLC that you can find on the Steam page for this game. The next update added New Mexico, which was a New Mexico update. There's now a DLC for that. I feel like that all the DLCs for this game are going to be states mainly. Like each new state that the developers update and add into the game, they're going to be DLCs. Because it looks like the stock game without any DLCs installed, it just comes with California. Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, and Oregon are all DLCs that you can download. Another DLC that they added was like a special cargo pack, which adds in all kinds of more freight jobs to do. There's another update that added in more paint schemes and all that. But anyways, yeah. The current update right now added a new truck company. Before there were two, Peterbilt and Kenworth. And now there's Peterbilt, Kenworth, and Volvo. And this one's very well known because you see their cars on the road today. Yeah. But if you are enjoying American Truck Simulator, and if you want to see more, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video too. And I actually looked on the DLC store before I opened up the game, and the New Mexico DLC was on discount, and I might been able to. I almost bought it because I had enough money left in my Steam wallet. But yeah, I decided to wait on it, and because I was going to download I wanted to download a bunch of DLCs along with that. So I'm going to wait a little bit on that. But anyways, we are in our career mode. We have level 4, and we have a balance of $41,000, which isn't really bad. But we need to get. I would like to get a truck. So why don't we go to the job market, so that way we can do a quick job, and that's all we've explored. That's a lot. Let's do one with the price at the highest. Not really that much. Oh yeah, that's because we aren't really that good yet. We still need to make a little bit more money and gain a little bit more XP before we get into big bucks, into big job bucks. And we're going to go with the most expensive one, which is from Phoenix AZ to Holbrook AZ, of course. And we are carrying an excavator. Sweet. This is something I haven't done before. I've done with the bulldozer off camera in my other career mode that I've had. And I've been doing well on the air career mode. And I just dropped something in real life. Yeah, but in my other career mode, I did a bunch of it off camera, and I'm getting quite far on it. But the only problem is I have to pay off loans, which is why I'm trying to do this career mode with no loans at all. Because it nips you in the butt if you... It comes back and nips you in the butt later on in your career if you pay a bunch of loans to help you with money issues and all that. So that's one issue, which is why I am not doing any loans, because I found that out the hard way, unfortunately, with my art career mode, because I was trying to pay off all those other loans. And it wasn't really good, yeah. And we get almost 7,000 bucks if we do this, so let's do this. Okay, parking brake off. Looks like we're going this way to get out of here. It's a little bit laggy, but it'll do. Yeah, I checked the footage. For some reason I thought that this game was going to be extremely laggy, but no, it wasn't. Look back on the footage of my other videos, it actually wasn't that bad. Yeah, maybe more of this game in the future if you guys are enjoying it. I actually do like it, personally. It's kind of like Spin Tires, except it's more American, and it's more on-road instead of off-road experience. Anyways, let's get added this little area and slow down. Getting a lot of notifications. Yeah, it looks like the update also added a couple more vehicles. because I'm noticing a couple of new vehicles, like the newer Mustang is now. You can now see the newer Mustang on the road. Some Volvo cars, like standard Volvo cars that you see every day on the road, are now in the game. And as you can see to the left of us, there's also a UPS truck that's also been added to the game. I'm pretty sure the school bus has also been added as well, and possibly a fire truck. I could be wrong about that. Don't you dare hit me, car. Yeah, and it looks like they also fixed some other issues that I'm guessing that some people were very frustrated about. I know I was frustrated about, like when you were just driving down the road casually, you weren't hitting anything, and then some car hits you and it wasn't your fault, and then they charge you for it. That was very annoying for me personally because I'm like, hey, dude, how, how is that? How is that my fault? He ran into me. But yeah, now they fixed that. If it's not your fault, I'm guessing the game notices it and it doesn't charge you for it, which is kind of nice. And kind of nice that they fixed that because it makes it a little bit more realistic. Instead, they get charged. And oh yeah, I will mention other vehicles that do get added and are now in the game, like the RV that you see right here. Yeah, a bunch of vehicles got added to the game. I don't know all of them, but there's quite a few, which is kind of cool because it adds variety. It means that the game has more variety now. Anyways, guys, if you do want me to download those DLCs for the states like New Mexico and Oregon, let me know down in the comments below, so that way we can get a little bit more variety of jobs later on in the career mode if you guys do enjoy the series. Okay, I'm trying to pay attention to the road here. Holbrook isn't that far from Phoenix. I've been there personally myself in real life. And something interesting about it, if you guys didn't know, is it's on Route 66, which is very well known throughout the country. It goes from California, I believe, to all the way across the country, I believe, like from one end to the other. I don't really know where it starts or ends, but yeah, it's very well known throughout America. And something interesting about Holbrook, I have been there in real life. It's actually the place where they based off radiator springs and cars, which I thought was pretty cool. And you can actually see, if you do go there in real life, you can actually see how it's based off of that. And it was pretty cool. And it even has old cars, historic Route 66. You gotta love it. Anyways, we are now on the highway on our way to Holbrook. It's not really that far. It's one of the closest cities from Phoenix. I have taken this trip many times off camera and on camera. I'm pretty sure we have done it before. And it takes me a bit to get this thing in a straight line, but I can do it. I've been practicing off camera, and I'm getting better at it. Trust me. And I think I'm inaccurate with the truck that I want. It's not a Peterbilt, it's a Kenworth, because I really like the look of the trucks. At least the look of Kenworth. I'm not saying that Peterbilt makes bad trucks. They look great. They make great looking trucks. It's the Optimus Prime truck. I think the Optimus Prime truck is a Peterbilt. So yeah, you gotta love it. And I am swerving. By the way, does anyone know what country Volvo is home base? It might be here. Part of me wants to say it's here, but most of me wants to say it's from another country because Volvo I believe, is a luxury version. It's a division of Nissan, except they make luxury cars, kind of like Lexus is a division of Toyota, but except they make luxury cars. So I'm guessing that's the whole background behind it. Volvo is home based in Japan, like Nissan is. I don't know. It's just a theory that I have. But then again, might Volvo might be home based here. Might be the American version of Nissan because you never know. I don't know. I don't know, but let me know down in the comments below whether or not if it's like an American company or not. There's actually a couple of companies that you do question yourself whether or not if it's American, if it's a foreign company or not. Like Toyota, they make a pickup truck along with Volvo and Nissan, which is not really common for car companies that are not really home based in America, because pickup trucks are kind of like an American thing. Because in other countries, like for example, here in the U.S., if you want to haul something, you get like a pickup truck, like a super heavy duty pickup truck. But in other countries, that's not really the case. They just get your everyday car and they throw something on the back of it, like a camper, for instance. That's most common in Europe. I know that from City Skylines. But yeah, you really see a normal everyday car like a station wagon pulling a camper trailer here in the U.S. Like it's just very interesting, and it also makes you question whether or not if like companies like Toyota and Nissan are. Oh great, that was my fault. Sorry. Yeah, but it really makes you question if the other companies like Toyota and Nissan are really like foreign companies, because pickup trucks are more of an American thing. It's just very, very interesting. It really is. And we do pass a couple cities along the way. I do have an undiscovered dealership um, in Phoenix that I still need to do, but I don't think I'm going to be able to until I get our truck. Well, until I get a truck of my own, that is. Now, thinking about getting two trucks, or maybe three, and each truck will be for a specific job. Like, one of them will be for oversized loads, and another one will probably be for like everyday jobs, like transporting regular container trucks, or yeah, like your normal trailers. Like unlike this trailer, where it's like an oversized load, I'll probably have a truck that's specifically made to haul oversized loads like that, because I got a feeling that'll make it more interesting. I'll have more variety, and maybe later on, when I do get other cargo DLCs, which adds in more jobs for us with in terms of freight, like the freight that we can carry, I'm pretty sure I'll get more trucks that will be made specifically for those jobs. I do want to have at least three, because I've got a feeling that will make it even more interesting. Like one from each company, unless they do happen to add more more companies that make more truck companies in the future, because I know there are other truck companies that make trucks here. Like I know that Ford made their own semi. I know that Chevrolet made a couple of semi trucks, and I am starting to swerve. I know that Tesla is coming out with a semi truck, and maybe possibly this year or next year. It's not really confirmed yet. Well, everyone knows it yet, and they're already being pre-ordered, and I gotta watch out for this top that's right next to me. Come on, avoid the top, avoid the top. Thank you. But yeah, I know that there's a couple of other companies here in America that make trucks, like Zutsu. I think that's one of them. Even though I'm pretty sure that's a European company. I know there's another. Oops, that was my fault again. Okay, I need to slow down. This is getting way too dangerous. Way too dangerous. This is getting very dangerous. No, 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 no. I am trying so hard to keep it off of the wall. It's very laggy too, and I don't know why. Yeah, but anyways, I know that there's other companies that make trucks here in the U.S. I just don't know the names. Like, I know they're not Peterbilt or Kenworth, because they don't look like, because the semis don't look like any of those companies to begin with. Like, at least their style of them. Like, there's one modern truck, like, there's two styles. There's, like, one modern style and then one, like, more American style. Like, if you know what I mean. And I'm wondering if they'll add like box trucks into the game, like the normal delivery trucks that you see every day, like a moving van, for example. Yeah, but I know that there are some other companies that make trucks here in America. Like I know that there's an American company that makes like the flat truck to have like a flat face, if you will. I know that there is a company out there that does that. And maybe it does might come out with a DLC that adds in like older trucks to the game. That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, but it's just I know that they might add more companies in the future since they did add Volvo to the game. So yeah, we got hope. Maybe they'll add Tesla, for all we know. Yeah, but that would be cool if they added the Tesla trucks. It'll be a lot more futuristic. Yeah, maybe if they add like Chevy trucks, like the Bison, and how about a Western Star? I know that's an American truck. And maybe Freightliner. Maybe we can get some Freightliners in here. I don't know. We'll never know. This game's still in early development, as you can see, because we don't really have all 50 states yet. I know there's a mod that you can download that makes the whole entire country playable. What would really be cool though is that if you could travel like to Hawaii and Alaska, because that will take the game a whole nother level. Like, how cool would it be to get onto a ferry? Like, maybe they'll have like a special area on the West Coast where you can go to if you need to deliver something from the mainland to Hawaii. You can get in like a tunnel, or I don't know, and you can press the key, hotkey to do it, and it will take you to Hawaii, and then there you go. You'll be in Hawaii and you can go to your destination. That would be cool though, to be in Hawaii and actually do jobs in Hawaii and in Alaska, because you can like travel from Alaska to Canada. Like it'll be from, I don't know. Let's say you're leaving from Seattle and you're en route to Alaska. You'll have to go through Canada and then you'll eventually be in Alaska. I know that Anchorage is a major export for goods, import slash export. I know that. So it would be cool if they added a special DLC that would add that into the game. Or maybe there's a mod that already exists for it. I really hope that they add a Christmas DLC or like a winter DLC, because that would be really cool. Like if you had the terrain constantly change around you. Like here in Phoenix we don't really get snow, but in Flagstaff I know they get snow. And it would be cool as you're driving further up north. The surrounding environment will gradually change into like snow mountain ice caps in like a snowy road. Like that would be cool. And maybe add like a special vehicle for it as well. That would be really cool. Okay, where are we right now? Okay, looks like we're coming up on Albuquerque in Los Angeles, which is on a different interstate. I don't know how much further I need to go. I'm pretty sure I need to change interstates pretty soon, though, if I remember correctly. If I do remember correctly from the route from Holbrook to Phoenix, or whichever way you're coming and going to in between the different cities. Yeah, it looks like that they. Yeah, this is a scaled down version of the US. I'm noticing, because it doesn't have like highways like the 101, because that's the main highway that I use if we're traveling, like to the airport, for example, because that's the main highway we take, and that's the main highway we go on. Like they don't have highways like the 101 and the 202, because that makes you realize that it's not the actual scale United States. It's a more scaled down version. And we got the slow poke in front of us, so we need to slow down a bit. Yeah, as I was saying, this is like a scaled down version of the US, and I can see why they would scale it down, because it would probably be super laggy and like very hard on your computer, and you would need like a very powerful supercomputer to run the game. So I can see why they would a scaled down version of the country, just because it would probably be they would probably get performance issues if it was a full scale, because they also don't really have all the every single city in between. They just have like the very well known cities and the major cities. Like where I live in the suburb area of Phoenix, I noticed that they don't have that, and they also don't have what's the city, Fountain Hills, and like other cities like Mesa and Tempe and Glendale, where the Cardinals play. But it would be cool if they did. Like those are all major cities. Like Phoenix is a hub for all major cities like Mesa and Glendale and Tempe and all that. Those are like the very major cities here. And I gotta be careful because there's this other truck that's in front of me, and I gotta watch out for him. Especially when I do not have a controller or a steering wheel for this game. I'm getting used to the keyboard controls in this game! I almost hit him, but I didn't. It looks like we're coming up on Flagstaff and Page. Yeah, hopefully we can get every single state in the country. Because that would be cool. Like, you could travel from Los Angeles to New York. That would be a journey if I ever went on one in this game. Because, like, I think the longest journey I've ever been on was from Boston to New Hampshire. And that was pretty long. That was pretty long. Or maybe it was from where I live to San Diego. Because it takes like 8 hours to get from Phoenix to San Diego. On by road, at least. Like, and I've been to San Diego, and I had fun. It's a pretty nice little town. Actually, it's not a little town. It's actually a very big city. It's actually a very big city. Okay, gotta be careful with the car. Oh, well, let me activate cruise control, so that way I don't have to keep my finger pressed on the W key all the time. Well, it's getting really laggy for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, like, my recording software is surprising me a lot. Like, for games like this, where I think it would be laggy, it actually doesn't lag at all. Like, it only like, captures, like, the FPS issues that I have with the game. Which is very, very interesting. Like, I thought that City Skylines would lag for sure, but no, it didn't. I was getting good FPS, solid 60 all the way. Yeah, games like those, I am very surprised. But BeamNG videos, they are so hard to make. Just because of the performance issues I already have with the game by default, and what it takes to load up a map and all that. Because apparently the game doesn't really like to be in full screen, I've noticed, and whenever you alt tab to a different window, it kind of, it goes back to windowed mode, which kind of sucks. I really wish there was a way where you could save changes on the settings. That would make my life a lot easier when trying to get prepared for BeamNG videos. It would save me an extra step. But yeah, that's why I am struggling with BeamNG videos, mainly because of that and Stormworks. Because Stormworks is extremely laggy for some reason when it's not really a very high performance game. Like, it's very user-friendly, but for some reason it lags, and I don't know why. I still need to figure out the problem with that. Because I do want to play it more, because you guys will really enjoy that game, and it gets very good views on the channel. So yeah, I do want to do it. And I will discuss about some things on Stormworks, like updates that I know about that's going about the community, or other things that I have for the game that would be a good addition. But yeah, cool. It's good though. Oh, by the way, guys, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, my family's getting prepared for Thanksgiving dinner with a nice big turkey. Just turkey. Yes, have some turkey, some apple pie, cranberry sauce, some sweet potato, all the Thanksgiving stuff. No ham though, which is kind of disappointing because I do like ham. I love ham sandwiches. They are delicious. Yeah, that mainly because I won't have there won't be ham in my there won't be ham in yeah. There won't be ham in our dinner because yeah, some people in my family don't really like ham. They're not really a big fan of meat. So that's really why. But I'm like, hey, you don't have to eat it. You don't even have to cook it. Like someone else can take care of that. Like what's the big deal? Anyways, we are 37 minutes, well, actually about half an hour out from Holbrook. Well, our destination at least. I don't know why it's so laggy. I just restarted my computer because it was having memory issues. But yeah, for some reason the game's lagging, and I don't know why. I'm also going to record a bunch of a couple more videos today because and they're going to be games that are easy to get done and record, like rolling lines and spin tires. Because I do want to finish up spin tires, at least the first map of spin tires, and see if you guys enjoyed it more. So that way there might be a spin tires season 2. And maybe after we complete the game, we can go on to the DLCs and maybe mod maps like the American Wild DLC that just came out recently. Yeah, Black Friday is coming up tomorrow, and there might be some good deals on some Steam that I might be able to do. I might look. I don't know. I might look. There's a good chance I might. Oh wait, I'm going to slow down here. I'm going to get off here because I do need a little bit of gas. I just realized. So let me fill up my truck here at the truck stop area. Perfect execution. Okay. We are now at the gas station, so let's fill up. Let's fill her up. Alright. Here we go. Filling up the tank. Wow, it's actually taking a while. This is taking longer than I thought it would be. Come on. Fill up. Drink, my truck. Drink. Drink that tasty, delicious diesel fuel. There we go. Okay. Let's get on the road again. And by the way, I do need to talk about some things like as we progress on, distance like the journeys are going to get longer and longer, and it might be split up into 2 videos, either that or the video's going to get a lot longer than usual. Hello, other car. Yeah, I'm just going to let you pass on because I do not want to get penalized for it by like running into you. You know. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you boys know. Okay. Let's get back on the road and to our destination. We don't have that much further to go. I can actually see our destination on the mini map. It's a little flag. Okay, let's go to Holbrook. It's also good that you get to other cities that you haven't been before. So not going for the most expensive. So not doing the most expensive job, like the job that will give you the most money, won't really be the best one because if it's to a city that you haven't been to before, that also good because it gives you like exploration progress, because that's also a thing in the game as well. And as the game updates and as more and more states get added, it's just going to get even more and more ridiculous. Because I got a feeling a high requested state is probably Utah, because you got Salt Lake City and Moab and Richfield and all those cities. And probably Colorado is probably also highly requested, because you got Denver, Boulder, Colorado Springs, and maybe Washington as well, like because you have Seattle there and Olympia and Boeing headquarters. You could probably get some really good jobs from that, like deliver airplane parts for Boeing. Well, actually, Boeing Field is in Seattle, where they actually build the planes. Watch it, other truck. Thank you. Okay, we are now in Holbrook. Nice. I actually should turn again coming up here. Oh, there's one of the Volvo trucks. Hello. I really wish that you could change the sound of the horns. Because, yeah, they don't really sound like a horn to a truck. I'm more into like the more big and deep horns.
Hello, Mr. Kitty.
Like, that doesn't sound like a truck horn. That does not. Oh, we can go. Okay, let's turn on our blinker, because I am a model citizen. And I want to set a good example for the viewers at home. Because I am 3.5 and I just got my driver's permit, I believe. Which means that next year I'll be able to get my driver's license. Sweet. Which I'm not too worried about if I can, because I've flown a plane before and I've driven a boat, so a car is going to be no problem. And I've also played a lot of simulation games, so I've had experience. I've also driven a golf cart too. Oh wait, I'm going over the speed limit. Hold on, let's coast for a bit. Let's coast. I'm gonna toggle cruise control as well, so that way I don't need to worry about it. Okay, 25, activate cruise control. It's kind of a tight corner, but we can do it. Oh, it's getting a little bit more laggy for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, it looks like this is where we need to go, so let's turn in here. Okay, we're going to hit that. No, 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 no. Dang it. By the time I actually started braking, it was too late. Sorry. Sorry for ruining your fence. I do not want to hit the pedestrian. Watch out, dude! It's a little bit hard controlling a semi into a tiny space. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, where do you need it? Okay, looks like it needs it. Oh, it might be easy because it looks like that I have an open area. Yes, finally! One that's easy. That's a first. A parking spot that's easy to go. That's easy to get to. That's a first in this game. Because usually you have to play the mini game of trying to. Because usually you have to play the mini game of trying to back into a very tight space with the trailer, which is very, very tedious, I must say. Yeah, no, I am not skipping the parking process. I'm doing this legit. I'm doing this all legit. Okay, let's just no. I am not no. Come on. Vert. There we go. Sometimes you need to press the S key a couple times before it actually goes into reverse. Michael. Okay. Come on, get the trailer in there. Uh-oh, I don't think this is actually going to work. This might be harder than it looks. Oh, great. Please don't be that. Please don't have that be the case. Come on. Get straight. Get straight. I get back into it and get straight. Okay, that's good enough. Oh, no. I actually got the back in it. No. This is going to be tedious. Well, guess it's time for everyone's favorite minigame. And that's trying to back in a semi-trailer into a tight space where you don't have very much wiggle room. Because that's kind of true, because you have a fence on one side. Come on. Get in there. Oh my gosh, this is going to be tedious. I've gotten better at it because the key to keeping it straight is to inch along. Like, slowly inch. Just slowly back into it. That way the turret doesn't go cattywampus on you. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. How is... Oh. I'm like, how is that not good enough? I am perfectly straight in the parking spot. Alright, game. You want to play it like this? I can play it like this. Just inch. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so tedious. No. I want to turn the other way. I want to turn the other way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Fix it. Here we go. And... Hold on, give it a second. Yes, there we go. Excellent. That's what I want to see. Let's see if we rank up. Yes, we did. It looks like it was just enough to... Wait a second. Don't tell me it stopped just short. You gotta be kidding me. It was right there. Okay. Well, looks like that's going to do it for today's episode of American Truck Simulator. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we'll probably get into level 5, which will be new and exciting. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.